Sister Wives. Emerald Dream. Meri's best green outfits after glam weight loss transformation. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my update gossip channel. Sister Wives star Meri Brown looks fabulous in green. In fact, green may be the celeb's best shade. It suits her coloring to perfection. Sister Wives star Meri Brown loves wearing green outfits. Whether she chooses forest green, icy lime or rich, vibrant emerald, she glows. Since Meri has a golden complexion, the warmer shades of green are perfect for her. In fact, they really bring out her natural beauty. While Meri also looks pretty in pink, yellow and red, green seems to be her magic color. Now that Meri's happier after leaving Kody and focusing on herself, she looks so fresh and rested. In fact, Meri seems like a different woman. Sister Wives season 19's on the horizon, and Meri and the rest of the cast will be filmed mourning the loss of Garrison Brown, who passed away when he was only 25 years old. He sadly took his own life. Off-screen, after the series' 18th installment, the show's stars are reeling. The loss they've suffered is so great. All must find ways to move on despite crushing heartbreak. Meri is doing her best. Do you ever have those laugh out loud in the middle of the store while you're alone in the aisle moments? Finding this plant was my most recent. I will survive, it says. It's also a fake plant. Now, listen, as funny as it is, and as much as I'm not a fan of fake plants, even though I'm also not a green thumb in keeping plants alive, is somewhat of challenge for me. What a great message this is. No matter what you're going through, no matter what is going on in your life, you will survive. Sometimes, yes, we may have to fake it as we keep going. But, really, is it actually faking it? Maybe it's just putting on a brave face while you get through the muck. Maybe it's just doing what needs to be done because you have responsibilities and it needs to be done. Maybe it's less about faking it, and more about being true to your authentic self. Because remember, if you only have 40% of yourself to give today, and you're giving all of it, you're still giving 100%. So chin up, do the thing you need to do, whether it's work, play, or rest. You got this. Meri was jovial while holding a plant that she found during a shopping trip. While she talked about her treasure, she wore a cute forest green hoodie featuring some applique flowers. Meri loved her new find because of the little planter it came in. The vase is painted with the words, "I will survive." Meri has survived plenty. She's been through the ringer due to so many long years with Kody. In her marriage-turned-spiritual union, she tried to make things work, but there was one massive obstacle standing in her way. That was Kody's passion for Robyn Brown. While Meri and Robyn were friends, they don't seem to hang out now. Meri was fairly close with Robyn, and even took her along when she wanted to tell Kody that she was moving to Utah. However, Robyn was ultimately the catalyst for a trio of failed marriages. Meri never really asserted herself in the relationship. She didn't have a lot of power over Kody, and what little sway she held dwindled as time passed. Kody and Meri spent less and less time together. Their emotional distance was too great. The decision to leave Kody was a smart one, as he'd already left her in every way that mattered. Now, Meri fights her own battles, and she seems to be happier than she was before. Instead of hoping and wishing for a real marriage, she was finally able to detach. That kind of detachment can be extremely helpful. Meri's in charge of her own destiny now, and the choices she makes are hers alone. She plans her moves rather than waiting for a patriarch to value her. It's a different dynamic that's actually adding a lot of beauty to Meri's life. She's free, and by experiencing this type of emotional liberation, she is able to really branch out. Leveling up my life and business is something I'm taking a very active role in. As I've worked on myself and this process over the past few years, I've crossed paths and become friends with so many amazing women who are doing the same. When you put yourself in situations of growth and change, the right people enter your life at the right time, to be a light, to be a reminder, and to support you in your journey. This week, Tina Balser has been that person for me. She reminded me that the journey to healing is similar to the journey of growth, and that in order to get to the next step, you actually need to take the one right in front of you first. It's not enough just to want or hope for something, you actually need to put in the effort to make a change. You can't sit by and expect the door in front of you to open without reaching out and turning the doorknob. So next time you feel a little stuck, a little unsure of what to do next, just consider what it is you're feeling a little afraid to do. Maybe that could actually be the next step on your journey. Meri looked lovely in a light green jacket. It was on the warmer end of the green spectrum and an extremely flattering choice for her. Under the jacket, she wore a tank top in pale pink. This combination highlighted her smooth skin and light blue eyes. However, her smile was her best accessory. Meri looks gorgeous in the shot posted above. She seems very carefree while hanging out with her friend. Single life appears to be treating her well. In the post shown above, Meri talked about moving to the next level. It's about confronting problems, finding solutions and believing in oneself. For a long time, Meri didn't seem to really love herself. That might have been a misconception, but she often appeared timid and meek. She wouldn't stand up for herself while the sister wives' cameras rolled. Watching her interact with Kody could be almost painful. He would put her down, and Meri would just sit there taking it. She's not an angry woman. Meri prefers it when people are pleasant. That being said, there were times when Kody deserved to be told off. For example, when he suggested that she live in a barndominium. As per the show, he really crossed a line. He wanted to store possessions in the converted barn, stuff he didn't have room for in his home with Robyn. When he said that Meri should also occupy that space, he was putting her on a par with a cast-off motorcycle, or some rarely used gardening tools. Romantic it was not. The photo above, as per Meri at Instagram, is definitely an amazing picture. Meri has really never looked better. She was always an attractive woman, but even in her early days with Kody, when she wasn't too miserable in the relationship, she didn't look this good. It's amazing that she's getting better in every way in her 50s. In this picture, she looks years or even decades younger. Meri's a Capricorn and, according to traditional astrology, this is a sun sign that ages in reverse. It's true that a lot of Capricorn celebrities age very well. Kevin Costner is an example of a Capricorn native who looks much the same as he always did. Other famous Capricorns who've seemingly found the fountain of youth are Jared Leto, he always looks really young, Denzel Washington, Michelle Obama and Dolly Parton. Meri painted the town red while wearing a vibrant green jacket. While hanging out in Sin City, she spent time with a couple of guys, Hunter and Logan Brown, who made her smile. For Ian's, Meri was trapped in a loveless marriage. She's probably quite cynical about men at this point, but her male relatives are so important to her. Meri has male friends and relatives who seem respectful and kind. Yes, Kody treated Meri badly, but nice guys do exist. Meri seemed quite content as she posed with his kids in Las Vegas. Hopefully, she'll find the right man one day. Even if she doesn't, she has plenty to live for. Women who give men a lot of power over their lives often regret doing so. If things fall apart and a woman is too dependent, it can be difficult. Meri's experienced this firsthand. Meri tried again with Amos Andrews, but that was a rebound relationship. They were together for just 4 months. When that relationship ended, she was upset, but she quickly rallied. Meri was preparing to hatch a business plan. When her online community launches, it could change her whole life. Before, her fortunes were largely tied to Kody. This venture is hers alone, just like her bed and breakfast. Neither venture is about the patriarch. Meri has always tried to make the best of things. However, in the past, quite often, a tinge of melancholy showed. She was brave but sometimes she was sad. She had good reason to be down in the dumps. Her marriage was a nightmare and no matter what she did, Kody wouldn't provide her with even the most basic level of affection. It was beyond him. In the post above, Meri wore a duller shade of green that wasn't as flattering or fun. She was curvier, and her pose seemed less confident and bold. Kody was so hard on women. His exes didn't look their best in the latest season. They looked totally exhausted. There was no color in their cheeks. They didn't seem like they exercised much. They appeared to be depressed. It's like he was draining their energy. Now, all three exes look amazing. Sister Wives Christine Brown is fit, and her new marriage makes her really happy. Janelle's lost 100 pounds, and while she's suffering the loss of her son, she's honoring his memory online. See a touching video featuring Garrison above. Meri's as honest and good-hearted as ever. She also looks wonderful, like she spent weeks at a ritzy spa. Single or partnered, Sister Wives Meri's figuring out her life. She's moving towards what makes her happy. She loves work, her friends, and her dog, Jonah. Meri is thinking big but also keeping it simple. While the poet Robert Frost said that, "Nothing gold can stay," Meri's achievements, and the ones who really care about her, are things that will stand the test of time. Sister Wives star Meri Brown is ready to find her perfect match and isn't settling for anything less in her next relationship. Meri was previously married to Kody Brown, and the former couple shared one child before legally divorcing in 2014 so Kody could marry his fourth wife, Robyn Brown. After years of estrangement in their spiritual union, Meri officially parted ways with Kody. She was the third of Kody's wives to call it quits, with Christine Brown being the first to leave, and is now married to David Woolley. Janelle Brown, Kody's second wife, followed suit in 2022, giving Meri the confidence to leave the Brown family patriarch. After Kody's marriage imploded, the polygamous man was left to practice monogamy with his fourth wife, Robyn. Since she left Kody, Meri's dating life has been the talk of the town, with even some speculation regarding Meri's sexuality. Rumors were swirling around the Sister Wives season 18 star getting cozy with her friend Jen Sullivan, but she shut them down during one of their lives on Instagram. Meri briefly dated Amos Andrew, making it Instagram official about a year after her split from Kody. In a now-deleted post, the reality star was celebrating her 53rd birthday when she introduced Amos, calling him a good-looking guy, adding she had been dating him since October 2023. However, it didn't take long for the relationship to fizzle out, with Meri confirming they called it quits in February 2024. What do you think about this video? Please told on comment box. Also subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching this video.